Welcome back to another YouTube video on Lee Levi Liam Outdoor YouTube page, and today we're getting my ice fishing box ready. So that's my ice fishing box. I had all my stuff in that bucket, but that's the box. I got 1 rod, ice pitcher, 2 rod, 3 rod, 4 rod, 5 rod, 6 rod. I'm not taking all the rods. I'm only taking 2 or 3, which it will be that one, and that one. Then I'm taking the auger and the shoe spikes and a bunch of other stuff. So this rod is just a little 3-4 foot rod. Just got a bobber on the end and has a little jig. We have spikes, which we're gonna use. I think we're gonna go ice fishing later in this video, so stay tuned for that. And then, yeah, well, we'll go through all this stuff, then go ice fishing. So this is to, once you drill the hole with the auger, you're gonna take this and scoop all the ice that's in it and get it out so it's clear so you can drop your jig in. And then I got this little rod, which the way we're doing it is old school, which that rod, and that rod are all old school rods. So the new way people are doing them is using these 2-3 foot rods and having them set like that, like a tip up, or having a graph, which we don't have, and dropping a bait down and mess with the fish to get them to bite, but we're not doing it like that. So here we go. So I'm probably gonna take some of the 2 and 3 foot rods and switch up the handles or the reels and the rods and do stuff like that. Then put new jigs on most of my rods, and then we'll go through my rest of my stuff. So stay tuned for that. And all I did was I just switched that reel that was on that rod to that rod, and that reel that was on that rod to that rod. So just basically switched the reels from both rods, and yeah. So I don't think that one just stayed the same because it has tape and I didn't want to mess with it. So now I'll get those done. So I'll put those back, then I'll be back. And now I just got 3 rods. That one, and that one. And I got my 2 baits there. Also, the thing with these jigs, well, these are more for bigger fish. They're more like head treble hooks. But the thing with jigs, if you're catching a lot and the other person you're fishing with isn't, and they ask for your jig color, that's a big thing that ice fishermen keep a secret. That's what I've learned, and I don't really give it away. So that's one thing with that. So that auger is to drill the hole, and that is to clear the ice out of the hole. And those spikes, well, these aren't spikes, these are claws. These have claw things on the bottom, so they go in on the bottom of your boot. Then you don't slip and fall on ice. I'm not sure if I'll be wearing those today because I went yesterday and there wasn't much. There was snow over the ice, so there was about 5-6 inches of ice. When I feel safe on going on ice is about 5 to 6 inches is what I feel the most comfortable on going in. And ice fishing is a big thing that is not necessarily safe. It's safe, but not safe at the same time. Like, it's way more safe to do open water fishing on a boat or on shore. So just be safe when you're out there, guys, so you don't get hurt. So make sure you have spikes around your chest, so you don't, if you fall in, you can grab those and pull yourself out. I won't need that today because I have 2 or 3 other guys that are coming with me. So we'll get to it. So this one is just a 2-foot rod, but it's an old school rod, so it works the same, just got a little jig on that. Don't know if it'll work. I caught most of my fish yesterday on that rod, and that's the only rod I caught fish on yesterday. And then this rod I got today, I just got from our basement, and I got a focus camera. No focus. Oh my, why is it not focusing? I got that little jig right there. Oh. Well, I think you've seen it. Yeah, right there. That's the jig I have on. That's a little bit smaller than the jig I have. How focus here? On that rod, so I'll show you that one. And this one, I have a way bigger jig, about the size of my fingernail. It's bigger than my fingernail, so that's what I caught most of them on yesterday. And the things on top, those are bobbers, and the other reason I'm not using those other 2-footers, because they don't have bobbers. That's the other thing I'm wanting to get for those. Now all the rods I have here have bobbers. Those two are those different bobbers than this bobber, which is like that. You're getting a glare from the fishing line, huh? That bobber's like that on top, and that bobber and that bobber are on the bottom. So now I just got some baits over here, and I got these. You'll either want hemostats or long needle nose pliers. If you got a hook down in the bottom of a fish's mouth, grab it and get it out. That's what that's for. And you also want a pair of either small scissors or snips. Then and this is what I'm gonna be putting them in, putting everything in. Oh. In here, there's a hatch right there to throw your fish in there or have your ice rods out. Then in here's either where you put your ice rods and have it open just a little like that, so it does that, or yeah. I don't know if I'll be taking that. I'll just take the bucket. Oh well. Because, yeah, bucket's going to be there. But I also don't know where we're going yet. So, yeah. So, I'll get everything in there. And I'll see you then. I'm done doing that. I just decided to bring 2 rods. So, yeah. The person I'm going with already has an auger, so I don't think I'm going to be taking that. Then I'm just going to take this rod and that rod. Those are the 2 rods I'm gonna be taking. Then I don't know if I'll wear those or not, but I'm leaving that rod behind. Then I just decided to get a new bucket, so yeah, that I'm not taking. So I'll just see you when I'm fishing. See ya.